It's 3, 2, 1, here we go! Presenting PVRRR for the first time and how? The grandest celebration, ladies and gentlemen, in the history of cinema. इससे पहले ऐसा हमने कभी नहीं देखा है.
Everyone at PVR, I would like to thank Rajamouli sir for gracing this cinema. Cinemas are reopening. I mean, we've reopened, but we are waiting for big films to start showing up at the theatres. So for him to come at this auspicious week, give us his blessings along with his family, is a wonderful thing, and we are truly grateful to him. So sir, thank you very much. I would also like to commend Jayanti Bhai, who's been a big supporter of PVR, and he's been a big supporter, but we are big fans of Jayanti Bhai. He's the one responsible to get RRR to all cinemas which will play it in Hindi. He would also be responsible to take it to satellite channels and also on the streaming platform. So a big round of applause to Jayanti Bhai. Thank you very much.
Here we're talking about the biggest collaboration in world cinema, but how was the collaboration with so many superstars?
It was great. I mean, frankly, I knew them before. I worked with them before, and I knew Ajay sir because he did Son of Sardar, which was a remake of my Telugu film, and I met him during the promotions of my film Maki. He was very gracious to do the honors of releasing the trailer back then. So I had association with them. But again, I believe it's not just because of me or it's because of my friendship that things like this happen. When you have a fantastic script and when the actors listen to the script and they say, when they see themselves a part of as the character in the script, then you don't need your names, you don't need your connections, you don't need your friendships, If the character is so well written, if the script is so well written, things will fall into place. That's what happened with RRR.
RRR is of course one of the most anticipated films for Indian cinema. A lot of people are putting their hopes on the film to revive the theatrical business. But in the Hindi sector, it's going to clash with Mr. Bhansali's big massive film. How do you look at the clash first? And do you think in the post-COVID times when the business is so important for everyone, will this hamper?
No, not at all. I always believed if the films are good, it's not just two films, if 2 films, 3 films, 4 films, even 4 films come together, if the films are good, the people are going to come and watch all the films. It happened again and again. If you look back at the history, there are multiple instances that happened. And because of the COVID times, because so many, everything was shut down for 1.5 year, a bottleneck is expected. Everyone expects a bottleneck, but if your films are good, if the content in your film is good, it doesn't matter how many films come together, people are going to come and watch. It will be like they'll be spoiled for choice.
This film was supposed to release earlier, and I want to know, were you anxious when the film was not releasing on time and there was pandemic and the world was disrupted due to pandemic? So were you anxious about it, when is it going to release, because this is such a big budget film, and also the seating arrangements have not changed, like it's still 50% people only can watch the film in any screen. So do you think it is going to affect your film that way?
Like I was saying before, when pandemic happened, it is not just a problem of my film. It's not just a problem of the film field itself. It's a problem of entire humanity, right? So it is there is no scope or there is no chance of sitting and crying of what's going to happen to me, what's going to happen to my film. No, this is the situation. This is what it is, and how do you make the most out of it? No, that's how we started working. That's what Ajay sir was saying just before. That's the situation. That's what we have in front of us, and how do we overcome those obstacles? How do we make the most of it? How do we make it exciting for the people to come and watch it again and again, right? So you have to make your film much better. If you had a film in your hand which made people come and watch once, now make it more exciting so the people will come and watch it twice, so that you get your money back. So that's the only thing that we can do. Make your product better and better, and from PVR side, make the experience better and better. That's what it is. That's how I look at it.
So many films, and majorly you have made films with South stars, like majorly with Telugu stars. How do you thought of casting Ajay Devgan in such an important role and Alia Bhatt for this film?
I stopped looking actors as South or North or Hindi or Tamil or Kannada. I stopped looking at stars like that. Even before that, I stopped looking at the audiences like Hindi, Tamil, Bengali, Malayalam or like that. I just look at them as Indian audience. That's I've been doing for a long time. And once I write down the script, I look at, okay, which actor has the capability or which actor will look best in this part for this character. If he's a Malayali, he's a Malayali. If he's a Bengali, he's a Bengali. If he's a Marathi, he's a Marathi. I just approach the actor and say, see, this is the script that I have. This is the role that I have. Would you be interested? Right? Of course, I can't deny the fact Bahubali behind me will help a lot. I can't deny the fact, but I don't go with the visiting card of Bahubali. I go with the visiting card of my script and my characterizations, and that's what helped me so long. Thank you very much.
तो RRR PVR की जो कोलैबोरेशन है और अनोखी दोस्ती है, तो ये सिर्फ इसी फिल्म तक रहेगी कि आगे भी बढ़ेगी?
No, it is not I don't believe in one-time film deals. I don't believe in that. That's not how I operated. That's not how I worked. If it's a friendship, it's a friendship. That's why I'm calling. I don't want to use the word collaboration. I want to use it dosti. And forgive my Hindi. I think it is bijli means thunder or electrifying. It's going to be an electrifying dosti between PVR and RRR for a long time to come.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I express the same sentiment.
Thank you so much.
आपसे मेरा एक क्वेश्चन ये भी था कि आपने हिंदी इंडस्ट्री में एंट्री की है, तो हिंदी बोलने में आपको कितनी
No, I can definitely speak Hindi, but I'm not sure about you being here when I start speaking Hindi.
I have a penchant of making films for cinema. Everything is larger than life. You even made a fly into a larger than life creature. What primarily drives you to make cinema for that medium? For example, if we saw the trailer here, it looks like a film which has to be seen here on the big screen for Mr. Bijli to make a lot more money as well.
In our childhood, going to a cinema was a very, very big thing. You were allowed to go only one film per 1 month. Right? And we used to wait so much. For it, and we buy the ticket, we sit in the theater. I come from a very small town, and the theater was in a very bad shape. You can smell cigarette, you can smell all the bad things in a small town theater would give it, but none of it bothered us. I still remember the excitement sitting in the theater the moment the lights shut down. The amount of excitement I get, it never leaves me. Even now when we are sitting here, when the lights shut off to play the teaser, I still get the same excitement. And I assume all my audiences who come to the theater have the same kind of excitement. I assume that, I believe that. And I don't want that excitement to go down. And that drives me. I want the audience to have if they feel anger in my film, I want them to feel to the fullest. If they feel like laughing, I want them to laugh to the fullest. If they feel wonder, I want them to wonder in the biggest way possible. So that is what makes me make my films. PVR and RRR are going to come together to give you the best of the experiences that you can get. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.